Hey there, Coach and Mountain Ultra Trail Runner Sage Canaday here. Today we're going to talk about some Nathan Sports running vests and some different applications on how you could use these different models of vests for specific training runs, adventures, whether you're out in the mountains or trails or doing a specific ultra marathon or trail race, and what design features are unique about these different models. So obviously I'm a Nathan sponsored ultra athlete, and these are the vests that I use. Nathan makes a lot of different models and each one has some unique design features. So this isn't a review per se, but just showing you some of the design highlights of these different vests and how I use them in different races, any surface, any distance. Let's get started. So the first vest I'd like to talk about today is the Vapor Zach, named after famous ultramarathon running champion Zach Miller, great competitor and someone I know in racing. He helped design this vest. It's very lightweight, it's very minimal. I've used it mainly in the Golden Trail series of races that I did last year, like the Pikes Peak Marathon, the Mount Blanc Marathon, Zagama. Races more in the 3 to 4 hour range for me, as well as some long runs in the mountains, kind of in that time range, because it is super lightweight. Things are very stripped down on it. I'm able to fit two 12-ounce soft flask bottles in these front two pockets here, as well as having some extra storage capacity for gels, extra calories in these little front pockets, which is always great to have. Like all of the Nathan vests that I'm talking about today, we've got this adjustable front straps that are on rails that you could slide up and down. So as your pack gets lighter or you change, you could tighten it kind of on the fly as you're running, which I really like that design feature. These clips are very minimal and lightweight, as well as the breathable mesh on the shoulder straps helps keep you light when you're getting wet, if you're in the rain or you're sweating a lot. It's a very, very stripped down, minimal design. That being said, there is less carrying capacity, so you're not able to fit in a ton of clothing gear or maybe a ton of calories if you were doing, say, a 100-mile race, unless you had aid station support a lot. But you have this zippered pouch in the back, which I really like, because at a race like the Mount Blanc Marathon, you have to carry an iPhone, or actually you have to carry any phone. I fit my iPhone 7 in there in its giant case, as well as a rain jacket, emergency blanket, some extra calories, things like that. You could easily fit a phone, camera gear in the back. Also, a unique design feature about the Zach vest that I really like is I could put a ton of Spring Energy gels, or any food item gels, in these side pockets here. So this stretches really well, and you could actually cram them all around the whole back because of this pocket here. So I'm filling this all up with calories or gels. You could also throw in a lightweight jacket in there also. So great capacity there. And another unique thing about this vest design, that it is only a 2.5 liter capacity. It's what keeps it really minimal and really light. But for these 42K marathon types of trail races or adventure runs in the 3 to 4 hour range, it's what I use a lot. And I really like these 12-ounce bottles up front. They're easy to access, easy to fill up at the aid stations. You could easily drink right out of there, as well as the adjustable straps on the front. The next vest that I want to talk about is the Vapor Akrur, which is named after Western States champion Rob Krar. He helped design this vest. This is the 12-liter version. It also comes in a 4-liter version. But the thing I really like about the 12-liter version is the storage capacity. This is a vest I wore at the UTMB 100. It's what I wear in a big mountain adventure. I'm out there for a really long time, and I need a bunch of storage capacity for all my calories, but also a bunch of different jackets, maybe a warm base layer, things like that. You could put in the back. There's plenty of pockets and storage space for all that gear, waterproof pants, hat and gloves, you name it, as well as the pockets up front for some extra gels and energy, and your fluid bottles. You could also use a bladder and put it in the back as well. I use some of the fluid bottles up front. It's got these nice zipper pouches with the whistle, built-in whistle. That's also a required gear item in a lot of these long 100-mile races or 160K races. But just a great all-around big adventure vest. It's still nice and lightweight and pretty compact for all the storage capacity that it gives you. And you could really adjust these rails These straps in the front slide up and down on rails, and you're able to tighten them, really cinch that thing down to make sure it's nice and snug. It's extremely comfortable vest, soft material, really like it for that storage capacity and with how versatile it is. It also has these adjustment straps on the side that you could adjust and tighten, because your vest does change as you go through your food and gels and as your fluid level changes on the hydration that you're carrying. So really important there, but great, really long range type of vest. Again, the 12-liter capacity, really nice for those ultra long adventures and races. And finally, we got a newer version from Nathan of the Vapor Air 7-liter 2.0. 7-liter capacity, 2-liter bladder, which I got in the back here. You see the straw coming down. It's got this nice magnetic attachment point for your fluid hose, and you could easily drink on the run, refill that. Like a lot of their bladders, you're able to pop it in the back, strap it so it's a bounce-free ride. Nice and secure. The great thing about this vest is the 7-liter capacity. You've got the zippered pouch pocket in the back, as well as pockets on pockets up front. I really like this because it's easy to access while you're running, while you're racing, doing a long run. You're able to fit tons of gels or bars or food products, even maybe hat and gloves in these front pouches, because you could cinch them down with this. It's a nice reflective material. The whole vest has some reflective material on it, as well as some lightweight breathable mesh to keep you nice and light and dry, easily fitting in all sorts of products in the front. And then you've got the option to also put fluid bottles. You can put those 12-ounce soft flask fluid bottles in these front pockets as well. So there's 2 sets of front pockets there. Now, another unique design feature, we got a zippered pocket in the front here that allows you to pull on this ribbon here, and it tightens on the side. So this is an adjustment that allows you to kind of adjust things on the fly, tighten down that fit, really dial in that fit by simply pulling on this strap, as well as it's a pretty big zipper pouch. And then you've got the zippered pouch up here on the shoulder as well, so extra capacity, maybe fit in a phone, some extra gels, extra snacks, things like that. As well as the front adjustment straps, like all the vests I've talked about today, they slide up and down on rails, and you're able to cinch that down to adjust the fit very, very well. That being said, you do want to follow the sizing chart on the Nathan website. I'll put a link in the below for information on all these products so you can check them out. Click on the link in the description. But yeah, it's a great all-around vest. It's also got this compartment in the back where you could slide in some extra stuff, as well as the zippered pouch compartment, and then the main compartment where the bladder is secured, the fluid bladder in there. So nice reflective design. So, you know, I'd use this type of vest on a medium distance ultra, 50 miles, 80K, kind of in the 5 to 8 hour range, maybe 5 to 10 hour range, some 100Ks, long mountain adventures, because it has that 7-liter capacity, has the option for the 2-liter bladder, plus extra fluid capacity up front, and then the ability to have a lot of warm clothing and extra gear, as well as energy bars and things like that. You could go pretty far. So a nice, comfy, long-range vest, or if I'm carrying like my GoPros and some camera gear, I could also fit that in all this storage. So another great vest option from Nathan. So there you have it, 3 different types of vests from Nathan that you could use on long run adventures, training, and different types of trail races, ultra marathons, things like that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, for more information, you could check out the Nathan website. I'll put a link in the description below. Check out the different tech specs on these types of vests. Yeah, and again, full disclosure, obviously I am a Nathan athlete, but I've used these products in races and in training, and I like how they work for me. So I just wanted to share with you some reasons why you might choose different vest models over others depending on the application and your needs as a runner, what you need out there on the trails or on long adventures and things like that. So really appreciate your support. Thanks so much for following along. You can subscribe on here for more training talks and videos, things you guys want to hear about. Comment below. Let me know how your training's going. There'll be more coverage of ultras and trail running and road marathon running stuff on here as well. So thank you again, guys. Really appreciate it, and stay tuned for more videos.